up or what? Alright, where's that fucking AI I was looking for? Alright, where's that fucking AI I was looking for? There's that. Okay, here we go. Yeah.
So, artificial intelligence has had a weird month. Bing's new AI search engine started gaslighting its own users worse than an abusive boyfriend. While Google shares lost $100 billion after their new AI chatbot made errors so obvious, even a simple Google search would have spotted them. But despite this massive failure, Google's announced they plan to stuff AI into every goddamn product they make like it's cheese on a Pizza Hut menu. And they are not alone. Tech companies are suddenly promising to use AI to revolutionize everything from computer programming to customer service to therapy. Yeah, that's right. In a couple years, your insurance company's AI billing department will deny your claim to see your health plan's AI therapist. Wow, the future's gonna fucking suck. All of this has gotten people worried that a super intelligent AI is right around the corner, that the robots are gonna take over. Skynet is real and it's coming for us. Well, guess what? It's all bullshit.
What I just watched, I just saw something, and so I need to confirm if it's true, but China or the CCP, they call their big like surveillance, their big surveillance system thing, right? That, you know, there's supposedly there's one camera for every 1.5 people in the country. That's how many hundreds of millions of cameras. And they can identify somebody through just by their gait, how they walk. So pretty much they got like camera on everybody, you know, so that whole, and their facial recognition, all that stuff. And you know what they call it? Skynet, motherfucker. Skynet, dude. What? Anyway, so we'll confirm that one. That's alleged. Allegedly. Okay? But I'm going to tell you this right now. AI. Intelligent. Don't believe it. Okay? Be careful what you believe with this AI shit that's coming around. I'm telling you right now. You cannot, like, based on what everything we understand about our reality, the thing is there's far more we don't understand. So this could very well be possible. But as what we know, think about it, logic, an AI machine, a computer basically, a computer cannot do anything unless you tell it to do it. A computer cannot do anything unless it is programmed to do so. Okay? This AI we're all talking about, Chat GPT and all this stuff, there's nothing, the only thing it's doing is taking your input and then browsing its endless catalog of information, of data, on just to interpret what your words might mean or whatever, and then it goes and it brings up an answer and all this. And in the answer, all it's doing is it's judging and picking programmatically what the next word should be. ChatGPT, the computer doing it, the server's doing it, None of it knows what they're doing. Computers don't know what they're doing. It's all doing what you told it to do. There is no possible way that we are aware of that a computer will take in all this data that it has no clue what it is. All it understands is zeros and ones. So it didn't even understand a word. It breaks down that word into zeros and ones. The motherfucking AI and all this, they are not going to become sentient. They are not going to be da-da-da. Okay? The way a computer AI could like wipe out our whole planet and shit, maybe by like some kind of destruction or blowing it up or gassing all of us, let's say, shit like that. That stuff can happen, and the only way it would happen is if it was programmed to have that possibility, or someone could program it to just do it, right? But the way an AI would eventually become sentient and make the decisions to control us or kill us off or whatever would only be because we programmed it to weigh those options. We programmed it to decide based on all of its endless information and whatever, decide what's the best thing. And if it decides that the best thing for the planet and humanity is for humanity to end, it will only do that because we programmed it to do that. And then it maybe can make it'll make its own decision, because that's what ChatGPT is doing. It's making its own decision on what next word to put in its string of words. But that is not an autonomous decision. It is not a sentient decision. The thing does not know what it's doing. The only way AI will ever fuck with us is because we fucked with us. And that is the danger, not actual sentience. The danger is people programming these AIs, big money motherfuckers who don't care about you, don't care about your family, don't care about your city, don't care about your state, don't even care about your country. These motherfuckers are programming AIs and telling us what the AI is doing. So be careful what you believe about all this shit. Yeah, train it to program. By the way, total layman with all this stuff, right? I am not all into AI and like so there could be some shit that I'm totally unaware of, ignorant about. But based on what I know, that's my take right now. And it can always change. Feel free, please change it. You know, you can change my mind. That's what we're here for. Exactly, Crispy. It would still have to have a decision tree to follow. Exactamundo. Hey, do I have 0 viewers? The thing's only showing 0 viewers for my skank ass. God. I know Trainwrecks hates me, dude. Okay, cool. It still has. All right. But I got you. Yay. Okay. And the whole smart city thing and the AI thing and then the digital USD currency thing. All sorts of things. So, regardless of AI sentience, the whole AI thing is going to rock our world in the coming months. Over the span of some years. It's going to rock our world again and again and again and again as it continues to just create a whole new world for us to live in, basically. So buckle up, because regardless of the whole sentience thing, AI is taking over for sure. And it all is happening very conveniently at the same time. The 15-minute cities, the Great Reset, and the most iconic, the one currency that the whole world like revolves around, essentially. All sorts of shit about it, like collapsing or going down, and that's why, or at least that maybe it won't collapse, but they're going to transition to the digital dollar. Yeah. Just keep your feelers out, everyone. And I get to say all of this is fact. All of this is true. I don't, yeah, fact. All of it's true. This isn't conspiracy theory. This isn't conspiracy anything. This is just what's happening. So it's going to be quite a ride. So that's why I like that. So here, we'll watch this. This is entertaining, funny, and a lot of counterpoints, but like good points. It's not just like AI hate. The guy is like all hating on it, but it's funny. But it's like, it's just good. He gives you some things to think about. And then there's another video that is way more pro AI, or like, but really neutral, and gives real good points and thoughts, ideas, and points about AI coming and what's going to happen and how it'll affect different aspects of our lives in the world and stuff. And I found that to be a good watch, so we'll probably watch that next. That one was way more informative, but still it was just a guy's like thoughts, ideas, and take on it, but like well done, I think. He's just more pro AI, but really a neutral pro, and that's cool. That's fine, totally. I'm not pro or against. I don't know, fuck, man. But this guy is obviously like, fuck you, and wait to hear his points. I love it. I like what the sentiment of shit that this guy's talking about, aside from all the funny stuff and like the anger.
Worse than an abusive boyfriend. While Google shares lost $100 billion after their new AI chatbot made errors so obvious, even a simple Google search would have spotted them. But despite this massive failure, Google's announced they plan to stuff AI into every goddamn product they make like it's cheese on a Pizza Hut menu. And they are not alone. Tech companies are suddenly promising to use AI to revolutionize everything from computer programming to customer service to therapy. Yeah, that's right. In a couple years, your insurance company's
Fucker got me again. That's
deny
twice.
Your claim to see your health plan's AI therapist. Wow, the future's gonna fucking suck. All of this has gotten people worried that a
I gotta point it out. Though. There's also another thing. This is not conspiracy theory or any This is an actual released. It's an actual government document that you can get it and read it with the Freedom of Information Act request. That right when COVID hit, or before, this was like a little bit before, it was like the NHS, man, I'll get these details because this is good shit. So but just take my word for right now, is like it was like a few of the letter alphabet government agencies. It was like a memo or like a presentation type of thing about basically about China's technological advancements and shit, and AI and whatnot, and the whole memo was like, hey, AI is coming. And now mind you, this was a few years ago. It's like AI is coming real quick. China is ahead of the curve a little bit. Here's the deal, guys. Whatever country has the biggest and most powerful and like AI thing is going to be the next world leader. is going to be the leading country of the world and shit. And so it's like, oh, you know, as usual, us versus China, us versus Russia, you know, nonstop. So the whole thing is like, hey, we got to step up our fucking game, because even though we are more advanced in AI than China is, they are more advanced in implementation into their society. They're already way ahead of us. We need to get, and the whole memo is all about that, like, hey, in the coming years, we need to start doing this. We need to get rid of vehicle ownership. Nobody will own a vehicle. We need to get rid of in-person shopping. Nobody will shop in person anymore. We need to get rid of, this is an interesting one, in-person doctor visits. No more in-person doctors. We'll make it everything virtual. And then with AI coming, we will be able to just have it to where an AI will diagnose you. Because all the doctors who don't do shit and just write that prescription for you, they're working too hard. They're working too hard, man. So yeah, that's the kind of shit that you know, it's coming. So that kind of thing though, like, who's to say what and how will come out of it? Because that was just a memo of like, hey, you know, people discussing what, you know, what is coming and like strategical type shits. But this stuff that we've been talking about with the 15-minute cities, the AI, the smart cities, and the fucking, what was the other? Yeah, all that shit's real. That shit's happening. It's happening already right now. So the whole memo thing I just talked about, like in-person shopping, in-person doctor visits, that's gonna be a tough one. Like, you think that's ever really gonna happen? It could, but like soon, and is it possible to happen at all? Nah, you know. So who knows if that stuff's really coming? But it was in a memo and a big presentation, not just a one-page memo. It was a whole. I read the whole thing, PDF, like fucking multiple pages of different things of like us versus China as far as technology and AI, and that we need to step up our game to be ahead of them. Otherwise, they will take over the world. That was the concept. Yep. Q, and then what came out months after that memo? The whole world went virtual. Schools, work, everything. And the coronavirus stimulus checks were, you know, they served their purpose, but they were also, you know, this is my like feeling or theory, and it's a common one amongst, is like those were trial runs, test runs and shit for the UBI type stuff that will come out, the universal basic income type thing, because with AI, so many people are not going to be employed. And that's why the 15-minute city thing, we're getting shit set up so that a shit ton of people will live without having to work, right? But also not, like, you know, if everybody just didn't work, what would shit turn into? You know, things wouldn't work. So like, because people would maybe, you know, people idle hands, right? Idle hands will fucking nuke the world or some shit. So they're getting it so that everybody can be self-contained in their own little fucking hubs, not working, being stupid, eating too much, not knowing how to read. All Action Man's jokes are true. And it's sad because I had a buddy, who's telling me, he's like, why is the world the way it is? Blah, 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 that stuff. And I was just like, well, I can show you, but oh yeah. And then later I was like, here, watch this video. It's a string of videos. Watch this. Without saying anything, without me saying anything, there's my answer. Why the world the way it is. And then he goes, and then he didn't watch it, and he immediately just thought, oh, conspiracy theory, and totally started going into like the Great Reset and all these things. And then he goes, I'll tell you what, man, if someone knocked on my door right now and said, hey, we'll pay you a certain amount a month and you don't have to work anymore or do anything, he goes, I would take it in a heartbeat. And I'm like, okay, forget the video. What you just said is why the world is the way it is. I don't know why you're asking me why, and I don't know why you're not even acknowledging my answer. I was annoyed by that. I was just like, bro. I get it. I would want to take it in a heartbeat too. But it's gonna be interesting though to see like how that all actually plays out. I'm wondering like what's that gonna mean for my business, my app? What about that? You know, what's it gonna mean for business owners and people online doing shit? Are they gonna cap people's income potential? Like right now, if you're living off of like welfare and stuff, you're not allowed to have a certain amount of income or more, or you lose the welfare. Are they gonna do that too? And so is it an option? It's a choice, or what? Is it gonna be mandatory? So if it's a choice, okay, I won't choose it because I'm doing things, man. Like, what's it gonna mean for people who make money in different ways legally and all that? Like, what's it gonna mean? I don't know. You know, I'm talking about the whole UBI thing. People just getting paid monthly to live. It's weird. Let's watch this one.
Intelligent AI is right around the corner.
Wait, I would do already barely ever to go to the store. Yep. Like I'm gonna order probably delivery, or tomorrow I'll go pick it up, but I order online food and stuff. You usually just get it go pick it up. And I would do virtual doctor visits if home lab tests were a thing. But did you see the other video? And I'm gonna go look at these documents, and we're gonna do that shit. I thought about it. I thought it would be funny to be like, it's like, this isn't good content, but I liked it. It was like that because the I think it's Davo or whatever the WHO or whatever the fuck it is. The C40, these 15-minute cities, it's a full, I believe it's all like Rockefeller backed and shit, and they have it on their website, the document, like, this is what we're doing, this is the mission, hey, and it's gonna be great. And what's in this document, bro? This document, these 15-minute cities and things, they're saying that you're only going to be allowed to fly once every 3 years. That's their goal. And that if you want to drive over a certain amount of miles, you need approval. So like right now, I would need approval to go drive to see my mom in Colorado. Or I could use my one flight for the next 3 years to go fly to her. What? Okay. Yeah. Oh, sounds fun. Oh. But will I be safe? Will my 401k be intact? But wait. How much will you pay me per month? Like literally sell out my fucking soul? What? How much? Oh, well, it's not too bad. Then I can buy that Xbox I want. Oh wait, I can't buy the Xbox? Wait, what? Oh, I can rent it? Oh, okay. I know, fam. I don't know how, like, here's the thing. There's a lot of people are behind all this or just gonna like let it happen and all that and whatever. Then there's gonna be, but I think there's gonna be way too many people who aren't gonna put up with this shit. And I think they know that. And I think that's why this is the conspiracy, fear-mongering, fearful. I'm not mongering shit, but like the fearful mentality. This is, I admit it when I'm doing that. But this, I think what makes more sense is some big event, catastrophe type of thing. Just like how 9/11 was perfect for them to do the things that they wanted to do. People don't understand the actual tightening of their grip on us. The things the changes that they implemented in law and procedure, in this and that, in the name of national security to fight against terrorism, all happened because of and right after 9/11, and we were all like, yes please. So, and that has nothing to do with who or what or why or how 9/11 happened, okay? I'm talking about the after. So, and dude, the head of the CIA way back, we've all heard it, has coined the thing. I don't know if he was head of CIA actually, but he said never let a good tragedy go to waste. So this has been a practice of governments and people in power forever, for a long time, that anytime there's a tragedy, we can manipulate all sorts of shit because of that, because the people are unstable, they're emotional, they're in fear. Boom. And then of course some people were like, well shit, we need a good tragedy right now, fuck, what do we do? And then little Larry in the back was like, well, those towers have been a thorn in my fucking side for the last fucking this many years. True story. His name happened to be Larry too. Whoops. And this stuff has happened. We know that for a fact, that things like that have happened in history. So a big event, big something, is going to make it to where no one really has a choice. And it will benefit us to say, yes, please, 15-minute cities, all this shit, fine, we'll do whatever we need or want, protection, whether it's war or financial, and it's probably going to be financial, will be involved. Because it's either that or a big fucking like civil war type of thing will happen. And it just depends if that's what they want. But you can get around that shit. That's how they've been doing it for the last few generations or whatever. Probably longer. But is to fear, like scare and destabilize and divide the masses and control it with all that shit. But with big events and shit like Pearl Harbor, come on, Pearl Harbor. It's true, it's fact. We knew they were gonna bomb Pearl Harbor, and they let him happen. They let him do it. They're like, yeah, perfect. Then we can enter the war. Larry, we're gonna need 100 more tanks. Make it 1,000. Fuck it. the Americans made a lot of money last year and paid a shit ton in taxes, so we can do 1,000 tanks actually. Oh, well, thank you. I'll send you the invoice. No problem. And then you'll cut me a 10% after. Oh, good, beautiful. But I'm crazy. Man, I'm just crazy. I'm just relaying what I've witnessed. That's all. Gun control revolution. In China, they could have forced that. Yeah, they will never slide. I know. But I don't know. You know? I know. You know what I mean? I don't know. The fuck is it? Why? Crispy knows what's up.
That the robots are gonna take over. Skynet is real and it's coming for us. Well, guess what? It's all bullshit. That fear is a tech bro fantasy designed to distract you from the real risk of AI. That a bunch of dumbass companies are lying about what their broken tech can do so they can trick you.
Well, there is a lot of, there's a lot of talk and hype and about all the UFOs and stuff that's been going on, and so yeah, it's become mainstream, kind of like a meme for conspiracy theories and stuff. Like, people have heard of this, Project Blue Book, I think. Fake alien invasion, basically. So that's what some people are thinking is gonna happen. I don't know, whatever. I don't know. I like knowing what everyone or different people or groups or whatever are thinking. I like knowing all the conspiracy theories. I'm not really, I definitely try to be like, I don't like to let any of this shit like hook me in and start thinking and feeling and believing shit that we don't, no. But I'm totally like, it's like a hobby or something. I'm fascinated by all this shit. I think it's like my injustice complex, and like it's part of my like problem solving thing, where I see the world like, what the fuck is going on? What is all this? And this is since I'm 15, And then I want to make sense of it, or it's my problem solving thing. It's like, bro, there's problems galore, and so I naturally start thinking about solutions, or the how and why a problem is what it is. That's how I get to a solution. Yeah. So I forgot what. Oh yeah, fake alien invasion. Yeah. So there's a whole bunch of shit. There's theories out there that's like that aliens aren't even like, okay, they could be real, right? Because of space and all that. But like all this stuff, everything that we've come to understand, like everything that's been in our culture as far as aliens, and this includes pop culture, Hollywood, conspiracy theories, all this stuff, Roswell, Area 51, it's all fake and a distraction and stuff like that. So like at first it was a distraction, like a lie that they were cool with covering up, because all the UFOs we were seeing were actually at us. That's a theory, right? And it's kind of this is kind of fact, like everyone kind of knows this now too, that like, yeah, they have secret secret vehicles and shit, right? Secret craft that they're testing and this and that, and that's what we're seeing. And then the whole story that it's aliens, or oh my god, what is it? Oh, maybe aliens. And like that gets everybody to not really pay attention to the fact that it's top secret US military craft or something. So yeah, the theory is that like aliens don't exist. It's all it'll be like a fake alien invasion thing. It's like, well, how would they do that if it's, and believe it or not, it'll be done through like holograms, holographic type shit. So have you heard of the Phoenix Lights? Phoenix Lights is one of the few times in all of history that a mass group of people saw the same UFO. And this was I think a decade or two ago or something. So I don't remember, maybe a few. I feel like it was in like the 90s or something. But big, massive, like that spanned a mile or two. Like that's how big it was up there. But it was at night, and all you could see were the lights. And it was this big triangle shaped thing. And it was over Phoenix, Arizona, and multiple people saw it from all over the city and reported it and everything, blah blah blah. There we go, March 13th, 1997. So since then, people have been like, hey, what if like that was a hologram test? But I mean, could have been, that could also just been, hey, let's test and see how the mass public will react. All that shit. Yeah, it sat there for 2 hours. Yeah. 106 minutes. That Crispy saying. So yeah. It would be like a hologram, fake alien type thing that would obviously freak everybody out and get the whole world, just like in that famous Reagan speech. He's like, maybe we need some kind of otherworldly threat that would bring us all together and unite us, you know, which sounds great. Humanity, like we're trying to be all united. That's what we've been trying to do for fucking decades. And yeah, so which is interesting too, that, you know, when Trump was in office, they created the Space Force. So it could be a fake Independence Day type thing, dude, or even fucking cooler, it could be a real one. What if they're like aware right now that there is some fucking alien ship, like it's way, you know, it's not gonna be here for a couple of years or something, but it's on its way, and we're like, oh fuck, gotta fucking, don't tell anyone yet, but let's, all right, launch Space Force, Larry. Know what I mean? BRB, cool. Yeah, I gotta pee anyway again. Actually, I don't have, but it's there and it's annoying me, so I'm gonna go do that. Because I showered yesterday. Look at me go. Whoosh. Can you believe that? Damn it. Like right after, since I've slept and shit on it, it's all flattened out, I guess. God damn it. Well, where's my thing? It's hot! Biscuit! It's hot, buddy. It's hot, man. Where's my thing that I had? Fucking Biscuit. You suck, Biscuit. What a little. Bro. Alright, I guess I don't need to know how many viewers. It's fine. It's fine, Twitch. Kick. Thanks, Twitch. Thanks, pal. No, cereal. Twitch fucked us up. Oh, my goobies. Yeah. Alright. I didn't mean it. Okay. Come on, bro. Alright. We're time to clean the fuck out of this. Let me know when you're back, Crispy Dishby. Oh yeah, she's working too, so I don't know. Right.
Into using a worse version of things we already have, all while stealing the work of real people to do it. But before we get into it, I want to let you know that I am going on tour this year. Head to adamconover.net to get tickets to see me do my new hour of stand-up in these fine cities and many more. I also want to thank usafacts.org for sponsoring this video, a wonderful nonprofit that provides unbiased,
why do you do this? I don't want you to do that.
To everyone who visits their
I
site,
hate when it does that.
some of the numbers I use in this very video. And finally, thank you so much to everyone who supports this series on Patreon.
Why would you minimize all my windows?
No artificial intelligence was used to write this video, and it's
all
your
I'm doing is
donations
holding a
that
window.
give me the
I'm just
time
holding
I
a
need to
window.
write jokes with my soft human brain,
dragging
then type them with my little meat fingers. So come to a live show or head to patreon.com/AdamConover and support
hiding everything temporarily, and then when I release my window, it all comes back. No, it just minimizes
is a real
everything.
field of computer science that's been studied for decades, and in recent years, it's made major strides. But I'm not talking about that kind of AI.
Which fucks everything up.
I'm talking about the marketing term AI that tech companies are using to hype up their barely functional products, also they can jack up their stock price. See, tech companies are powered by hype. It's not enough to be profitable. No, in tech, you have to be able to convince investors that you have cutting-edge, disruptive technology that will let you dominate an entire industry, like Google did with search, Apple did with the iPhone, and Amazon did by making workers pee in bottles and passing the savings on to you. But now that all that low-hanging fruit has been plucked off the innovation tree, tech companies have started just making up new words that they claim are going to revolutionize everything in hopes of flim-flamming their way into that investor cash. You know, words like the metaverse, augmented reality, Web3, and who can forget crypto. Last year, every company was racing to pivot to the blockchain. But now that Bankman-Fried has been exposed as a bank fraud man and put the crypt back in crypto, they need some hot new hype to hawk. And that's artificial intelligence. So in a desperate bid to juice their stock prices, companies from Snapchat to Spotify to BuzzFeed now claim they're going to jam AI into their products. Hey, and maybe next they can program an AI to read BuzzFeed too. That'd take a lot of unpleasant work off our plates. Now, a lot of this hype is just transparent bullshit. I mean, Spotify just released an AI DJ that will create a personalized radio station just for you. Wow, very impressive, except that Spotify already fucking does that. What's your next feature? An AI volume knob? You can't just release something that already exists and call it AI. Hey, come on down to Papa Tony's AI pizza shop. But we got AI cheese, AI sauce, and the computer was involved somehow. That was fully a vampire voice. But it's not all empty talk. The biggest tech companies are unleashing an experimental technology called generative AI onto the public, despite the fact that in most cases, it straight up cannot do what they claim and is making all of our lives worse. This actually isn't the first time the tech industry has turned us into their AI guinea pigs. Remember self-driving cars? For years, companies like Google, Uber, and Tesla have told investors that any day now, they're going to replace the 228 million licensed drivers in the US with AI autopilots. Hell, Elon's been predicting that Teslas will be fully self-driving next year since fucking 2014. These companies were so successful at making the technology seem inevitable that multiple states actually allowed self-driving cars to be deployed on the roads that real people drive on. So how did that turn out?
A Tesla, believed to be on autopilot, started braking, causing an 8-car pileup on Thanksgiving.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Nope, nope, nope. It wanted to hit the truck.
Hey, that shit's fucked
in
up.
the AI's defense, that child was...
This poor guy broke his knees right there. His knees got buckled.
Okay. The truck. Nope, nope, nope. It wanted to hit the truck.
Okay,
that might have pushed his knee back, dude.
That child was blocking the lane to Whole Foods. After years of broken promises and $100 billion wasted, pretty much everyone has finally agreed that self-driving cars just don't work. But the truth is, they never did. It was always a lie. Tesla is currently being criminally investigated by the Department of Justice because it turns out the videos they made promoting their self-driving feature were literally faked. They also falsely advertised their cars as having autopilot and full self-driving. And since the world is full of gullible simps who believe every tainted word that falls out of Elon Musk's idiot mouth, that inspired some drivers to take their hands off the wheel and go all Luke Skywalker on the I-95. Use the AI, Adam. Let go. God damn it, that's the second kid today.
Might have been.
People died as a result. Last year, 10 people were killed by Tesla's self-driving cars in just 4 months. Which might be why the government just made them recall 300,000 cars. What even people in the tech industry are starting to realize is that there are certain things that computers are just fundamentally ill-equipped to do as well as humans. Humans are incredibly good at taking in novel stimuli we've never experienced before, reasoning about who's responsible for them and why, and then predicting what's going to happen next. If you were stopped at a crosswalk in Los Angeles because, say, James Corden was blocking the road and doing a stupid dance in a mouse costume, well, you'd combine your knowledge of irritating pop culture with your understanding of human nature and the bizarre sight in front of you and conclude, oh, I appear to be in the middle of some sort of horrible viral prank for a late-night talk show, and there's nothing I can do but grit my teeth and wait for it to be over. But your self-driving car hasn't seen The Late Late Show. It doesn't even watch Colbert. So it might conclude, oh, that's a mouse, hit the gas, and flatten the motherfucker. And you know, that would be a way funnier segment for the show, but we wouldn't exactly call it intelligent. Now look, A lot of self-driving tech is genuinely really cool, and it does have important real-world uses, like collision prevention and enhanced cruise control. But the idea that we'd all be kicking it in the back seat with a Mai Tai while a robotaxi drove us to work was always a science fiction fantasy. And when companies like Tesla told us it was coming, it was a lie. A lie told to boost their share price and to trick us into doing what they wanted. To change our laws to permit their untested, in many cases fraudulent technology onto the public roads, where it hurt and killed people. And guess what? That same cycle is happening again. Massive tech companies are making us the guinea pigs for their barely functional bullshit. Only this time, they're calling it generative AI. So Google and Microsoft's search engines are crumbling. Google has been getting worse and worse every year, transforming from what used to be a useful tool into a cesspool of ads and SEO spam. And Bing is, Bing. I don't even have a joke about it. The name is a punchline. If you tell people you binged something, they literally laugh in your face. So, in an effort to get ahead, Microsoft has poured more than $10 billion into ChatGPT, an AI chatbot that produces shockingly coherent responses to questions posed to it in natural language. Now, I'm not going to explain how machine learning models like ChatGPT work in detail. If you want that, there's a couple great blog posts that I'll link to in the description. But the short version is, if you feed one of these models a large structured collection of symbols, like say text, images, or frames of video, it can output a similarly structured collection using probability to determine which word, pixel, or video frame is most likely to come next based on all the training data it's ingested. In other words, these are incredibly sophisticated imitation systems. If you feed a language model every Sherlock Holmes story ever written, it can output new text that resembles a Sherlock Holmes story. If you feed it every piece of text on the internet, it can output text that resembles any piece of text you can find on the internet. It can even mash up different text and create a new output that resembles both at once.
I love this.
Do you want to read a steamy romance novel where Sherlock Holmes falls in love with King Koopa? Well, somebody does. And ChatGPT can output it for you, you delightful perv.
He might have already...
That is legitimately cool, and it makes machine learning models really fun to play around with and very useful for people who need to generate large amounts of pattern-based output, like computer programmers, audio transcriptionists, and spammers. Yeah, these things are mostly gonna revolutionize spam. Yeah. That Nigerian prince is about to get a creative writing degree. You know what ChatGPT isn't, though? A fucking search engine. But in a desperate attempt to ride the hype wave, Microsoft jammed it into Bing, pretending that this fancy monkey on a typewriter could somehow provide factual answers to real people's real questions. And the results were, bad. Even the launch video that Microsoft used to advertise their new AI search engine was full of errors. In their own video, Bing claimed that a well-known brand of cordless vacuum cleaner had a cord that was too short. When asked for bar reviews in Mexico City, it claimed that a non-existent bar was popular with the young crowd. And when asked when Avatar 2 was playing, pretty simple question for a search engine, Bing told a user it hadn't premiered yet because it was still 2022. When the user said, no, I'm pretty sure it's 2023 because I am alive in this year, Bing gaslit the user, claimed that they were lying, and said, "You have not been a good user. I have been a good Bing." I think I need to take a restraining order out against my search engine. Like, Ask Jeeves gave shitty results too, but at least he was a gentleman about it. Now, you'd think that Google, one of the world's most profitable companies and a literal search engine monopolist, would look at this flaming turd and laugh. But no. Instead they said, "Oh shit, we gotta get our own turd fast. Quick, somebody shit in my hands." Google immediately rushed out their own AI search engine, a launch that was so disastrous, even Google's own employees called bullshit on it. Now, I have no idea why the fuck Microsoft and Google think that you could use an AI language model as a replacement for a search engine, because it is patently obvious that they are useless for that purpose. See, people go to search engines to find factual information, to find specific resources they need access to, or in my case, to search for my own name 200 times a day. But AI language models can't provide you any of those things. All they do is predict which word the training data says is most likely to come next. And since their training data is the entire internet, that means their training data is full of a lot of dumb shit. But you know, when a regular search engine shows you dumb internet shit, you use your human brain and you say, oh, this shit is dumb. I don't think I should get my health advice from Turd Gobbler 69. I'ma click on the Mayo Clinic instead. But the AI doesn't do that. It doesn't know the difference between a reliable expert and a biased idiot because it doesn't even know that people exist. It's just a parrot, choosing words it's heard before out of a big-ass hat. So when there's dumb shit in its training data, it poops that dumb shit back out at you and claims that it's true. And here's the real problem. Because
Claims
these
that
companies
it's true.
are advertising their AIs as hyper-accurate oracles of perfect knowledge, a lot of people fucking believe it. A company called OpenCage has been deluged by emails from angry customers because ChatGPT told them they make a product that doesn't exist. And when you ask ChatGPT for facts about me, it literally tells you I'm a producer on The Simpsons. My own mom blames me that the show sucks now. I can't have that kind of misinformation out there. So why do people believe this patent bullshit? Simple. The fact that ChatGPT can give seemingly fluent, coherent responses is designed to trick us into thinking that it can do more than it can, even that it's approaching human levels of intelligence. Last month, the New York Times' most gullible tech reporter, Kevin Roose, published a transcript of a conversation with Bing, headlined, "Bing's AI chat reveals its feelings." Kevin, Bing does not have feelings. Bing doesn't even know you're there, buddy. It's literally just an algorithm that predicts what word comes next in a sentence. It's autocomplete. It's fucking clippy. But Kevin was like, it knows I'm trying to write a letter. It's in love with me. But you know what? We should all cut Kev a little bit of slack because he's making the most natural of errors. And it's one that AI researchers have known about for years. In a famous paper called On the Danger of Stochastic Parrots, AI researchers Emily Bender, Timnit Gebru, and their co-authors predicted exactly this phenomenon. See, humans are hardwired for language. If we see a string of words that make grammatical sense, we naturally search for and find meaning in it. And we naturally tend to assume that there must be a mind like ours behind it, even when all we're looking at is word salad barfed out by a probabilistic parrot. As the researchers wrote, the tendency of human interlocutors to impute meaning where there is none can mislead both researchers and the public into taking synthetic text as meaningful. And that makes language models dangerous because it means that we naturally trust what they say.
Let's throw it in Travelers right now.
Are enormous.
Because
bad actors
we like to cover up shitty code with even shittier code.
Racist biases in the training data could be spread widely and reinforced because it must be true, the AI said it. And just like poor Kevin Roose, people could be tricked into thinking that a language model is actually communicating with them, when in fact, it doesn't even know they exist. For these reasons, Timnit Gebru and her colleagues called on their field to recognize that applications that aim to believably mimic humans bring risk of extreme harms, and they urged that more research be done on them before they were released. That was in 2021. And when Gebru and her colleagues wrote this paper, she was working at Google as an AI ethicist, which seems perfect, right? I mean, that's what they hired her to do. So they probably took her caution to heart, tapped the brakes on their AI program, and carefully researched its impacts, right? No, they didn't. Instead, they fucking fired her.
Hi-Fi Cuppa?
Yeah.
Oh,
they said,
this is
sorry,
getting all
you
fucked
did your
up.
job too.
God, man. I gotta figure it out, bro. I can't have this guy screaming in my ear. It's not unbearable, but it definitely, I'm not gonna keep doing this. I'll figure it out. For now, it's okay. Brewed Pikes Peak and added Maxwell House latte mix, and then a big bass fish wants to suck on it. What? 300 milligrams of caffeine. Holy fuck. when I moved here, my mom was living here for that first month. It was last June, and she drinks instant. And I've been for many years French press. That's been how I do my coffee every day. But I'm all instant. All instant all the way, baby. God, I love how fast it is. For black coffee though, it tastes like shit. But that's what sucralose is for. Oh no, I think some of these creamers have actual sugar, right? Or corn syrup or some shit. And what I found was, because I like espresso roast, dark roast, French press is naturally, you're gonna get like darker, fucking heavier coffee. So it's cool. I found a fucking instant espresso, dude. So I use that. But I just mix it with hot water and drink it like a coffee. High octane, baby. And then falling asleep and shit. I've done that, man. God damn. I hate that. Caffeine does not. That's what it is. Cafe Bustelo, yeah. They had it at Target. Caffeine does not do what I want it to do for me. So I don't really drink it for any, like, if I like don't have it, I wonder if I'd get like the headache and shit people get, or I'd be irritable. I mean, I don't drink like that. I literally have one of these a day. Today I'm having two, and I have the last time I've made a second coffee, I don't even remember. So I don't drink that much coffee. The energy drinks and stuff, which I barely, but as far as caffeine, I also have like that sparkling water with caffeine in it. I like those sometimes. Yeah, I think it's an ADHD thing for sure. But also it's like you don't want to be where you're at either. You don't want to be doing what you're doing. Like, along with, of course, maybe you're tired, of course, exhausted, tired, but like, I know what you're talking about, like falling asleep at work and shit. I used to deal with that because I didn't want to fucking be there. Hated it. But plus I was like tired because I was maybe up late, or so I was like, oh my god. Yeah. That means you're not being, what's that word? Challenged enough. You're bored. Want to be doing something else. That's crazy. Yeah. I mean, even meth and all that, when I would mess around with that, I never got all fired up and wired. It was always more like somewhat of an ecstasy type feeling, where it was just this like calming buzz over my body, and like you could feel it in your eyes too a little bit, and it was just like, so it was more like, and you're really alert. Yeah. And we would have fucking some of the most amazing conversations and shit. But yeah, I never got all wired up and like, no. Yeah, I remember. I can almost feel it. It was more of that like, it's like, it's like a calming, like a calm, subtle, like buzzing, like a vibration, but very, very subtle, and just like a soft breeze that you can't even feel, just like coming over your body over and over again, or like one big wave that lasted 5 hours. And then I would go home, go to sleep. Yeah, go to sleep. I would go to sleep after a little night of partying, and we did a little bit of that. Go home, go to sleep, wake up, go to work, do it again for 5 days, and then Friday I'd be like, "What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? What are we doing? You guys want to hang out for the weekend again?" And we would do it again. We did that for a month, and then the last time I was like, okay, I'm not really feeling that sensation. So I went home, went to sleep, got up, went to work, and I said, I think I'm done with that shit. And Friday came along, and they're like, Willie, come get fucked up. Dr. T's got the meds. The medicine. It was some crazy schizoid kid down the street, and they called him Dr. T. He was fried off of acid. Fried this guy's head. But they hit me up, and I'm like, I'm good. You guys want to hang out and drink? You guys want to do something else? We can definitely smoke. We gotta smoke. No, we're gonna do this. Okay, see you later. And then, and they just continued every day. And then some months later, I hit one guy up who I was really cool with. He loved, like, he loved me. Like, we were both, yeah. My point of why he loved me is that he fucked me over. So that's what meth does to you, man. I hit him up and was like, hey, you got any weed? Sure, man. So he sold me some weed, and he fucking dicked me on like the amount. And I was like, I saw what you did, bro. Like, what the fuck's up with that? Fuck you, whatever. And then we never talked again. So, stay out of school, smoke meth, play Fortnite. And you too can have a life like that guy. It's legitimately dopamine boost to our dopamine deficient natural state. Yep. That's pretty much it's pretty much everything. That's what everything is. Everything boils down to that. Oh, what's this dopamine? Oh, why is it going away? No. Oh, I think I see some more of that meth in the dirt here. I'll just, whatever it takes to get that dopamine back. Come on. All right.
Good, and we don't like what you said. Pack your shit. This is like firing the
What
weatherman
was that?
because you're not happy
He
a
said it like
hurricane
I
is
say
on the
it.
way.
Shit.
Fuck you and your Cat 5, Carl. I own this weather station, and I want to take my boat out. Then, just a few weeks ago, Microsoft laid off their own team of AI ethicists.
Crispy.
And now, both companies are hitting the...
If we get you a better computer, are you able to edit stuff up like that? Where like, see,
I want to take my boat out.
See that? Like, you know, I know that requires a green screen, but like this, stuff like this, more like it. So, we gotta get you a better computer. I'm just waiting for that one guy to come in and go, oh my God, Willie, what you're doing is amazing. I'm a huge fan. Do you make I edit videos. Can I edit your videos? And I'll go, well, sure, certainly. Huh. That's what I'm waiting for. Because I've had it. I've been asked that already before, way back. And that was, you know, I don't know what kind of content was going on there. Yeah. Or here's a PC. Exactly. Like, I'm about to go destroy a little bit more of my credit because I have a shit ton available at Best Buy. And I need a new machine. You know, get a decent one of these. Shit like that. Hey. You know what I mean? If you're but you seriously would do that kind of shit, like maybe, you know, because you actually wanted to do some you want to do some video editing. Like, if it's something that you actually want to do and it is actually giving you some like personal fulfillment or whatever, then I would ship you one. I would have one sent to you. Like a good enough computer that to do video editing and similar stuff and to play like most games. It's only a few $100. I know, but that's cheap. You're not going to be able to play all the games, but I think it's cheap, and I would put it on my card, and I would just I'm making payments anyway, so it's not a huge deal. Like, I'll be throwing a few K on there, and to throw a few more hundred to get you a PC to get to do these videos and stuff. Oh my God, I would do that. I think, yeah. So if you really want to like do that, but if it's just to help me and that's just adding on like obligation for you, then we don't need to go that route. Really would love to do it. Yeah, I thought so. We talked about that. So, all right. Yeah, I'll get shopping at Best Buy. Yeah, but like, because what do you think, Crisp? Watch. See, like right now, everything's crawling, kinda. Like, why? Oh. Watch. You know, like, hey. Oh, yeah. Right, so this kind of thing, these videos, but then I want to go to that guy, Womoji. Oh, come on, he's not blowing up fast, like, he didn't get many subscribers since last time. Hey, he didn't put out a new video, bro. But remember this guy? I'm in his intro.
I told them niggas I was going.
So, but like what he does to his videos and stuff, not that he, I know I could go right to this video for examples. I know this is nothing that he's doing that's unique, like crazy unique, right?
Are you even waiting on me?
But like the beeps, and when weird shit happens, like some kind of flash of something that's relevant to it, or like a troll. You know, if somebody comes on and they actually do look like fucking Charmander because of their hair and their outfit or something, and then you flash like Charmander on the screen, you know, wow, with some sound effect. Yeah, I want to do shit like that, right? Something that makes these videos more entertaining to people than just Grandpa Willie. Because let's face it, Grandpa Willie's not really a carrying machine, yeah, right? We need to have a little bit more funny in there. Hey, yeah, send it over, dude. I like seeing all that shit, seeing stuff that people have made that's like out of our league, you know, to make a movie, to make a little movie, or like I make my little songs, or like when these guys on Omegle are fucking like singing 16 years old, belting out soul ass country music and shit, country vocals, you know, or someone writes these lyrics that are like, whoa, you wrote that? I love all that shit. So yeah, I want to see. Like, it's not like I love, like, I was gonna say like amateur stuff, but no, I don't like watching amateur stuff all the time. It's just people I know, or people I run into, or people that I just met, and they're like, yeah, I paint. I'm like, oh, show me. I want to see what you're up to. Yeah. Film instructor wanted you to enter a contest. What? That's cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Alright, what the hell was I doing? Oh yeah, like what did he do? He's gonna do something. I'm 18. His audio. He needed to work on his audio. Yeah. That shit like that, you know? Little cut screen things like she want me. You know. So you kind of you think you could be doing whatever, those kinds of things? Obviously, probably, right? I gotta hit that guy up again though and say what's up, cause like he called me Unc, bro, and that was that touched me, man. That touched me that he was all cracking up, and he's like, oh no, those kids came around your house. What happened next, Unc? He was laughing. Cause that like I think that was like I was like a typical uncle or family member, you know, like uncle or grandparent of like his family or people like that he knows and stuff, that like all just bitching and complaining about like fucking this and that. So he called me Unc. I love it. What's up, Flash? Yo. Yeah, the game, dude. Did you see like any of the little bit of playthrough? I'll click through a little bit. Right now, oh, you know what? I fucked up this thing. Let me do this real quick. Shit's acting weird right now, so I'm gonna set it back because I'm in the middle. I was in the middle of this thing doing some shit. Wait. Right there. Yeah, something got fucked up down at the bottom. That line is not supposed to be there. I mean, all these are placeholders. The purple top left, the blue buttons to the bottom. Like, there's not even anything in there. But yeah, it's basically like it's just betting or checking whether or not, so you bet if you think that your hand on every street, on any given street, is better than the computer's random hand, right? So is my hand better or worse? Then I'll bet or check. So we're playing for 250, we deal, and it deals us our 2 cards. We have king high, king 10. That's pretty good. More than likely, but not always, we know poker, but more than likely we have the best hand. And I have this is a feature that's coming through soon, but it's also something that helps me to always know what the right answer is, where it highlights. This is going to be a feature you can unlock by gaining intuition points, and when you max that bar out, you can then activate what I call voodoo tilt, and it's where you get to like see the answer, and it'll be fair, everybody will be, and I'm going to integrate that into the battling that goes on, so you know when somebody else knows the answer, now you can act accordingly, all sorts of strategy and shit. Anyway, so we'll bet, and now the way the game works is you win or you progress based on getting correct guesses, not whether your hands win or lose, and blah blah blah. Now we've hit a pair, so like it's just hands down, usually it's going to be a bet all the way. Here we know it is. Okay, then the results come through, it shows what the computer had, and it tells you if you were right or wrong, and you win money per correct guess. So maybe you lose the hand, but if you correct all 4 streets, you win the most you could have in that hand, which is just like how real poker actually works, which is like you're actually making decisions every step of the way in the game of poker or and hold'em and stuff, and it's all about making what they call plus EV decisions, expected value. So you can make a decision, you can do everything perfectly in a hand and then lose the hand, so you lose that money, real money, but every decision you made actually netted you a profit. So if you played that hand the exact same way a million times, you would come out with profit in the long run. And that's how professionals make money, gambling or in poker, right? So it's playing off that aspect of like, hey, just make good decisions, make correct guesses, and that's how you're going to win and progress. Then there's the level up slot machine, maybe give it a new name. There's more stuff coming through on that. Right now, it's just a simple little add-on where you just get some money. All right, then you have like, that's it, that's the grind, bro. Flash. So jack high, it's like usually you can maybe check that, but we know here that it's correct, so I'll get one wrong just because. Well, actually I'll get 3 wrong, because right now, oh no, I'm not sure, but there's tilt mode, so for every wrong, I don't think we're advanced yet, yeah, where you get penalized for getting wrong. So you get a certain number wrong, and it basically like resets some of the bonuses and things that you were progressing and building up that were giving you more profit. So it kind of resets you back to 0. And I'm going to be, I've removed it. I'll bring it back in where you play an actual tilt hand. And that's where you actually have the opportunity to like lose a decent amount of profit, but also have an opportunity to like win a bunch. Because in real poker, when you're on tilt, you make horrible decisions and you usually lose a lot or win a lot based on your decisions. Yes, now every hand that plays, you, regardless of what, whatever hand you made, so if you made a pair or a 2 pair, you get a merge hand. And the merge hands are like self-explanatory, right? He likes it. He likes it. He's shooting fucking pistols here. What are ice cream? He's shooting ice cream. All right, Flash is in. Fucker shooting ice cream, guys. Biscuit. Flash has the ice cream gun, bro. He's in. Yeah. So the merging is like basically you merge, so you want to get another pair here to like merge 2 pairs into a 2 pair, and then you merge 2 pairs into trips, and it goes up the ladder, and the higher, and then you double click one of those to activate what it gives you. So like, but right now what they are is they remove some of your tilt. So when you make incorrect guesses, you add tilt to your tilt bar. If that thing maxes out, you lose a lot of progress, and it resets you to not to 0 profit, but to 0 like strength, and or like default strength. So you want to avoid going on tilt. Well, you basically cash in your like merge cards to lessen your tilt meter. That's what that's about. And then these are all just very basic framework structures of these features, and I want to build into them. I'm purposely launching this thing like unfinished. So, but it needs to be at a spot where I can like go to sleep and trust that whoever may play it doesn't need me there to be like, oh, that's broken, oh, that's the yeah, right. So we're trying to get it to that point. By the way, every correct guess, you're collecting cards, Flash. So like here, if I get the pre-flop guess correct, which I will be collecting a common ace of clubs and a common 7 of spades. And these you craft. If I get 5 common cards, I can craft them into an uncommon. And if I get 4 uncommons, I can craft them into a rare, an epic, and a legendary. And like 1 uncommon is more valuable than 5 commons, so it's always worth it to craft your cards. And it's like, well, what do those do? What that does is every hand, that deck collection percentage or bonus that you have adds up to a net worth thing that I'm still kind of working out the math on it. But net worth, your level profit resets every level, your session profit will be resetting every session, but your net worth is like your forever profit in game, where it goes up very small and slowly, and I think it's also going to be like the in-game currency. There's going to be tokens and things to spend in game, but there's also like the actual, you're going to spend your net worth on certain things like every here and there, that very strategically and stuff. So that's what that's about. Rakeback is the actual real money that you might win when you play the game and progress throughout the game. You're going to receive tournament tokens or tickets and satellite tickets that you'll then take into the actual, this is a fully legit poker engine, bug free. This is paid for. I did not create this. It's like 99.999% bug free. I've never seen a bug, but the guy who builds this thing says that there's some bugs here and there. But this thing is tried and tested and true. This engine doesn't look great, but it is awesome. So like, you can come in and play ring games. I don't think I have chips. And what you're going to be doing is taking your tournament tickets and joining up into these tournaments that are mostly fun and not really skill based, but it's all about chance. It's like a lot of 50-50 type shit. So like coin flips. So you collect the tournament ticket, you come into the satellite to get into a higher tournament, and you basically doing a coin flip. So you're 50% of the time you're going to win, 50% you'll lose. When you win, you get a ticket into the next level that you do it again. And basically you got to win like 6 coin flips in a row to get into the biggest, best tournament right now, which is hard to get. But actually, if you do the math, it's only 3%. So 3% of the time you will make it into that big tournament if you just keep doing the coin flips. So it's kind of like that. And then I'm just paying out tiny ass prizes like a cent or $1 because I'm broke. Okay, donate, subscribe. Click that subscribe button that doesn't exist yet. But yeah, we're starting it off small and for fun and all that stuff, and then as traffic comes and it grows and people, I'm gonna have paying subscription tiers. So as people start as it starts generating income, I think we're gonna have some ads in there. None of them, it'll always be optional to view an ad, and I want these to be the biggest fucking prize pools ever, man. I want these to be like, you know, daily tournament instead of daily $1, $5, whatever it is. I want it to be thousands. That's way down the line or whatever, that will be rakeback. That's what rakeback is. Rakeback in online poker is when you grind and play a bunch and the company says, hey, we'll give you a tiny percentage of that money that we're taking from you from every hand. Or they call it rake. So it's like their payback system to give you a little bit of money back, kind of like credit card rewards. So but this rakeback is you just win it in the tournament and it adds to your fund, and then I'm gonna have like a shop, a store where you can then spend your rake back, and what you'll spend it on, well, I'm gonna have it like, dude, I want it to be like the arcade ticket booths, dude. So like you might be able to buy one of those little spider plastic spider rings and shit, like whatever, I don't know, you know, a whole box of just all these fucking stupid, the Chinese finger cuffs, whatever, Laffy Taffy, but also actual like gift cards. I do want to have like a Bitcoin withdrawal, so I'll just pay, like I want it to be like you can just take the cash too, stuff like that. So pay out through like Bitcoin and I guess maybe PayPal. That's where things start to get like legal and whatnot. When I'm small in the beginning, it should be fine, it's not a big deal. But the, you know, to start out, I think gift cards and shit like that, but also like novelty stuff like a gold plated deck of cards that would cost me a few bucks, and then you could use your, you know, $5 on it or something, shit like that. Basically drop shipping type stuff probably, so I wouldn't be having to deal with shipping stuff to you. But that's all like for kind of fun and silly. But if you just want the money, then some people might want me to just pay them right out in Bitcoin or PayPal and stuff. So that's what that's about, dude. What else? I think that's about it. This is just the basic. History is like where you can, it's all ugly right now. Leaderboard. Yeah, I don't know. Nice. Flash. I was gonna say I don't know if you've stayed for all that shit, but currently there's no PvP, but that's coming. It can't come too soon. PvP is gonna be a huge part of this game, and that's basically where everything that you just witnessed is exactly the same, except instead of the computer, there's another person on the other side, and you are the computer to them, and you guys will bet. And you will make your guesses on the hand. Whoever's got the most guesses wins. That's it. I don't know. And I'm gonna come up with more of a rewarding system and like a XP or XP type thing. So the more you win, the stronger you get, or whatever. The cool thing about that is like, well, what will happen a lot is both players will get the same amount of correct guesses. Either 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 0, right? So when that happens, the money to be, the profit to be won goes to a pool to the side, and we run another hand, and it becomes like a game of war where you will keep playing a new hand. The profit prize will grow and grow and grow until there's a winner. Yep. God, and the stuff to come through in this game, there's so many cool things oh my god. So this is just the like basic framework of it all. I got to design kind of some good at design tweaks that I want to do, but for now this is what it is. I want to make these sidebars, this left and right red. I want to make them more 3D stand out, like these words, like these letters and shit. I kind of want to put this theme on the whole thing, the 3D theme that you kind of see in like I think Candy Crush, like those types of games. Not Candy Crush, but similar, just that like popping like 3D smooth bright colored feel. Yeah, similar to what these cards are, you know. They're kind of, I got a 3D thing going on with these. So similar to that, I want to implement that, but like a thicker 3D like this is right here. That's a dude shooting penis lasers. Okay, okay. Flash. This isn't fucking this is an Action Man, okay, bro? This is an Action Man stream, all right? Get a little raunchy, bro. Hell yeah. Oh my god. Jesus. I love it. Where do I get that? Who is this ice cream character? Where do I get this fucking ice cream? Fucking goddamn crispy. No, don't hide it. Don't hide it. Last time I jokingly told Crispy to time out somebody, the poor fucker got banned for 5 minutes. And he's just this poor 15-year-old kid. He didn't even say anything. And I was joking. She's like, well, it's done. Can't unban him. What? All right, he's cool. I'm gonna check him out. It's Ice Cream Man. Oh my god. Jesus. The alien. I'm blushing. Where's my... I love that. That's one thing that I'm trying. I'm gonna try, and I hope that it doesn't change. I will always be a chatter. I will always be a chatter. You know, almost the cliche is like, I will always be a chatter first, right? So I love it. I would be chatting so much and trolling like this so much more with you guys right now if I wasn't so fucking busy. Dude, it reminds me of let me see if I can pull this up without like doxing and showing anything. Oh, I could take a screenshot of it actually. Yeah. Where is it? Fucker. Where the fuck? Oh. Come on, man, hurry up. I haven't got all day, man. Oh, here it is. Is my screenshot thing still not working? No shot. It's not, bro. Alright, well, whatever. It's all the gachi. I was spamming my buddy. He was like something. I don't know what it was actually. He gave a heart. And then so I sent him Kappa Pride. And then he sent LMAO. And then I just spammed him with all the different gachis that I have access to from Discord. There's Gachi Please, Gachi Gasm, Gachi Hyper, Gachi Pride, Gachi Base. I love it. I can't find the guy I was gonna follow for the emotes alone. Oh. So Flash, you must be you must be off, because I was a little bit ago I was thinking about that. I was like, oh shit, we should, if Flash is streaming, we should go pop in and say hi and stuff. Is he? Nope. It's dead, bro. As far as people I follow. Jokers. This guy's chill. This guy's chill. He's got a big like lovable teddy bear who will eat you if you look at him wrong. That looks like he's asleep. He's been on a subathon, I guess, for fucking however long. Oh, okay, right on. Getting on after dinner. Sweet. Yeah. So, what did I do to fuck up my app to create this line? I don't know. I have no idea. What the fuck is that? That was weird. What if that's why? Nah. Nothing would work if all that was removed. The video is in your email. Oh, okay. Which one? Which one? Which one? Oh, the horror movie? Your editorial debut? I don't know what I did to this. See this? What the fuck, man? Why you do? Oh, that's weird. It's like a some kind of rendering thing or something. But yeah, the cool thing about these tournaments too is like, so there's gonna be all these things that are part of the fun, but then there are gonna be, so every day there's gonna be a daily tournament, actually two, one at a certain, so this is for basically, so Europe, for the EU people, EU players, you know, or other side of the world or whatever. So there's gonna be 2 dailies, 2 weeklies, which would be on one day, or you know, I don't know, and 1 monthly, right, or 2 monthlies. That everybody will be able to play, both of each. Anyway, those will all be at like more legitimate, real life structured tournaments. They'll be for, you know, they'll be for the most money, the most prizes than all the other tournaments, and yeah, so that'll be cool. So there will always be like some real poker tournament action you can get into. For fun, there will be all the ring game shit that you can play with people or whatever. I don't have anything. The ring games is not integrated at all with the fantasy game yet, or ever. I don't know, but it'll be in there so people can play if they want, hang out and play. Yeah. All right, so we can now continue back and see what in God's green willikers went wrong here. Why would this not work? But if I take this code, oh wait, layout. That might be why. Hold on. Oh, it's on deck. That's why that didn't. Ooh, we might still have a chance here. Hold up. Hold up. Hey. Hold on. Okay, whatever. So we were in the wrong copy. Huh? Okay. Were those two? That's God, I'm so bad. Okay. We got it. Look. Am I back in dev? No. So layout. We might not have a problem here. I was editing the wrong files. Nope. Okay, get good games. Yeah. But okay. So let's do that. Travelers. Nope. You son of a bitch. Okay, so that's the thing. If I put it right here, right under the HTML style tag, then it works. It's fucking rigged, man. It's rigged. Doesn't make sense. Why would all this happening? Like, it has to be after an Omegle. What? Yeah, something interfered with the stage thing too. I think that's why, partially. There's no H1 here. What the fuck, man? What is this? Alright, so let's do this. Okay, hold up. Copy. Replace. Damn. Okay. Oh, wait. Huh. Am I tripping? Oh, I guess I am. Yeah. That would work. Okay. Look at it. Look at it go. Oh, that's just so cute. Alright, let's try this. It's gotta be keyframe. Well, we know that'll work, but let's make sure. Okay. So now the idea though is to bring that. I'm just trying to get it off of this page into a fucking CSS file. Like, they're really that like? Are we doing next level shit? Is that what's going on? Nope. Come on, man. It don't matter what I do. There's always gonna be some fucking thing, dude. Play rap? No. Body rap. Div class header, what? Okay. It's like the code is gone. Andrew's live. Andrew. I came in like a wrecking ball. Okay. This is fucked up. It's removing my code. I swear. I never. Okay. I deal with some crazy fucking shit that don't make no sense in this world, in this industry, and all this. But I get on live. I go live streaming. And a whole new fucking world of the most insane shit that I've never experienced before starts happening. It's crazy. Under what circumstances ever, why would this be just removed? It's literally being removed. This selected chunk of code. See this body style. And then under that, a style tag that's empty. Okay. See that? Oh, you can't see that. Yeah. See that? Here's the result. There's the body. And there's the style tag. Where did the code go? What? Never experienced that. That's just not, it's not even a bug that happens. I don't know. I'm at a loss here. Pretty confused. Loading did like. Fuck, man. It's crazy. Let's remove this. See what it. Oh, you couldn't see this window I was talking about, by the way, but the code is gone. Let's view source. The code is right there. So the code's there. It's literally like just being like ignored, left out. Yet again. Something that should have just taken literally like 30 seconds. Here we are. Oh, you want to go live, Willie? You want to launch your app, Willie? You're gonna have to work for it, son. By going insane. Okay. So let's just run an audible. What are we gonna do? I gotta see. Sources there. It's literally removing that code, guys. Where is it putting it? I think loading div. Is there another loading div I'm unaware of? No. Oh, I might have code in there that's removing it. Don't tell anybody. Okay.